Yo, what's up, guys? What are we doing today, man? Coming at you on another NFL video. Today, we're talking about my Patriots win 25-22 over the Houston Texans, in which a game that I thought for a good amount of the game that we would literally lose this game. Okay, at a point we were down by like 2 possessions. Okay, our offense looked putrid. Our defense was out here getting killed by Davis Mills and no-name wideouts like Chris Moore and former Chief Chris Conley just going over our secondary and just making us just look so weak. Okay, there was a flea flicker right here that they did where they literally got a touchdown off this. Like, has to be a troll.
It's a flea flicker. Mills looking deep for Conley. He's got him. Touchdown.
And then we see another game where turnovers almost cost us the game. A Damian Harris fumble in the end zone. A pick by Mac Jones off another receiver's hands. And it's a Mac Jones pick. Like, yeah, Davis Mills looking like an all-pro guy for the first like 3 quarters of this game. 4th quarter, he was just putrid. Okay, they kept going for it on 4th down. It kept getting 4th down. Okay, they were getting like almost every single 4th down conversion. I don't know what is wrong with the Texans. Okay, they just wanted to make my blood pressure rise today, continuously going for 4th downs and continuously getting it. Like, at a point in the first quarter, they had a 10-minute drive. We didn't touch the football in the first quarter till 5 minutes were left in the first quarter. They had a 10-minute drive that ended with a touchdown because of multiple 4th down conversions. I promise you, bro, if we lost to the Texans, bro, I would have went off today. Okay, I would have went off. Okay, but next week we go ahead and we face the Jets. So I swear to God, we're in a sweaty game next week with the Jets and Zach Wilson, which we handled him well week 2. Swear, man, I swear to God. Yeah, defense clutched up. Matthew Judon once again. He's been on a tear. As Donovan Mitchell calls him, the guy with the red sleeves. He's been balling out. Okay, I think he has like 5.5 sacks, just going off as usual. And a 3-play spin today, he had 2 sacks. Okay, the guy's just amazing. Okay, the guy's a star linebacker, very good edge rusher, and I just love the acquisition of him from the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, easily one of my favorite Patriots right now, Matthew Judon. Okay, like I said earlier in the game, we had a touchdown and Damian Harris fumbled the ball in the end zone again. That is his 2nd fumble of the season. Okay, and remember, rookie Ramondre Stevenson also fumbled week 1 and he did not play until this week 5. Okay, now we did start off the second half with benching Harris, but we did bring him back slowly into the game, thankfully. Okay, because we need him very, very bad. Okay, we saw a lot of players today step up. We saw Myers drop a big pass. We saw Mac Jones target Hunter Henry a lot, and it was very, very well. Okay, Hunter Henry today had his best game by far as a Patriot, and he was by far today one of Mac Jones's favorite targets, which you just absolutely love to see. Okay, now today for the Texans, Davis Mills was 21 for 29, 310 yards and 3 touchdowns. Mark Ingram today rushing the ball, 15 carries, 40 yards. And Philip Lindsay today, 5 carries for 19 yards. Okay, and then there's no-name guy for the Texans today, Chris Moore, 5 receptions, 109 yards and a touchdown. And he just killed us. Like, our secondary was literally getting baked today. I don't know what it was. And another guy that's just like no name again, former Chief Chris Conley, former Chief reject Chris Conley, 2 receptions, 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Like, has to be a troll. And we only let Brandon Cooks have 4 receptions for 31 yards, being one of the best wide receivers, at least statistical wise, this whole entire season. He was just clamped today. And we let Chris Moore and Chris Conley just kill our secondary, man. Then they got a pick as well from Lonnie Johnson Jr. off a drop pass that turned into a pick. And their kicker, thankfully, he did miss 2 PATs. Okay, I don't know what it is about today. There's just so many PATs and kicks missed today. Okay, I was just watching the Packers game. Crosby just missed 2 field goals today. In this Texans game, Kaimi Fairbairn missed a field goal. Like, there's so many, especially PATs missed today. I don't know what it is about today. There's just a lot of PATs being missed today. I don't know why that is the case, but it is. Thankfully, Kaimi Fairbairn missed his field goal, and for us, Nick Folk came ahead and made at the end a 21-yard field goal, thankfully. Okay, but yeah, the Texans just took care of the ball so well today. 0 turnovers. I mean, at the end, They did have a late turnover. I think it was a fumble at the end, right? It was recovered by Matthew Judon at the end, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, there is that. But before that, they played a clean game. They just had the ball so much more than us today. Like they were literally taking good care of the ball today, I'm not gonna lie. But today, Mac Jones, 23 for 30, 231 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Damian Harris today, 14 carries, 58 yards, and 1 touchdown. Could have been 2, but he fumbled in the end zone. Brandon Bolden today, 2 carries, 25 yards. And Ramondre Stevenson today, 11 carries for 23 yards. Okay, now, like I said, today, Hunter Henry had his best game as a Patriot. 6 receptions, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. Jacoby Myers today, 4 receptions, 56 yards. Nelson Aguilar today, 3 receptions, 32 yards. Donovan Smith today, 2 receptions for 27 yards. Kendrick Bourne, 3 for 26. Harry, 1 for 9. And Brandon Bolden with a clutch receiving play at the end of the game, which ended up being a first down. He had 4 receptions for 6 yards. Okay, definitely helping at least a little bit with the injury to James White, which will sadly be season ending. Okay, Brandon Bolden, man, he's been on the team for a while, and this is as much time as he's ever gotten with the Patriots. But I just absolutely love to see this. There's been so many running backs that we had that's come in and out in New England, and this is a guy that's just been staying here this whole entire time while we had this like rotisserie of running backs. So I love to see that, man. Definitely love to see that. Okay, but like I said, today our secondary was just getting killed, but we did see, like I said, Matthew Judon make some good plays. We saw a sack by my guy Jamie Collins. Like I said, he only plays good for the Patriots, and what did he do today? He had a sack of his own, man. You feel me? And then Matt Judon today, 2 sacks, like I said, in a 3-play span. Kyle Duggar with 5 tackles, Phillips with 4 tackles, 4 by Dante Hightower, 3 by J.C. Jackson. Okay, it was a horrible first 3 quarters for us, especially that fumble by Damian Harris that would have tied the game. I mean, that we would have actually been up at one point. Even if he made the PAT by Nick Folk, we would have been up 13-12. And after that, I believe that was the Chris Moore play that was a flea flicker that got the touchdown. And after that, they had a lot of momentum. But thankfully, we beat the Texans, and now we are 2-3. Let's go 3-3 next week against the New York Jets, who are one of the worst teams in the NFL, and just lost today in London against the Falcons and old man Matt Ryan, who was sadly washed. Okay, but other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, let's drop a like, comment down below. How do you guys feel about this game? I know it was extremely nerve-wracking, and we were just in a crazy close game with the Texans, which is a very bad sign because the Texans, with Tyrod Taylor out, with Davis Mills in, really almost beat us. That's actually crazy. I know we had 4 or 5 O-linemen out. I think all we had today was with David Andrews, and the rest of the guys were like backups or in the practice squad. Like, man, we actually won this game, and we almost choked, but Nick Folk this week does not miss the game-winning field goal, and we win. So love to see it. Okay, but like I said on that the video, it's your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and let's go ahead next week and beat the shit out of the New York Jets, man. We are now 2-3, man. But I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your boy John, and I'm out, man. Peace.